Do you ever find yourself in the freezer aisle at Kroger or Safeway, grabbing a quick meal for the week? Maybe a Stouffer's lasagna or a Lean Cuisine? It feels like a smart choice. It's fast, it's easy, and it saves you from another night of cooking from scratch. But what if I told you that some of those trusted convenient meals could be secretly sabotaging your health? That behind the wholesome-looking pictures, there are hidden levels of sodium that could send your blood pressure soaring, unhealthy fats, and a list of chemical ingredients you can barely pronounce. Welcome to EatFrame. Today, we're opening up the freezer door to expose the 9 worst frozen foods for anyone over 50, and we'll also show you the 2 freezer aisle heroes you can always trust. Stick with me because what you're about to learn could make a huge difference in your health and wellness journey. All right, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 9 on our list, frozen burritos. That El Monterey or Tina's burrito might seem like a hearty, quick lunch. The problem? Most are a sodium bomb waiting to happen. A single burrito can pack over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. That's nearly half of your entire recommended daily intake. For those of us managing blood pressure, that's a serious red flag. They are also packed with preservatives and low-quality processed meats to help them survive for months in a freezer. When you microwave it, you often get that classic lava hot on the outside, ice cold on the inside problem, which isn't just unpleasant, it can be a food safety risk. Next, at number 8, frozen breaded fish fillets. We're told to eat more fish for those heart-healthy omega-3s, but with these, you're often getting more breading than fish. That golden, crispy coating is usually pre-fried in cheap vegetable oils, which are high in inflammatory omega-6 fats. When you bake or fry them at home, you're essentially double frying them. This process can create oxidized fats, which are not your heart's friend. You think you're choosing fish, but you're really choosing a vehicle for unhealthy oils and salt. Who doesn't love a pizza night? But at number 7, we have frozen meat pizzas. That pepperoni, sausage, and bacon might be tasty, but they are loaded with 2 things we need to watch carefully: saturated fat and nitrates. These processed meats are preserved with nitrates and nitrites, chemicals that have been linked to health issues over the long term. Plus, the combination of processed meat and tons of low-quality cheese makes these pizzas a major source of saturated fat, which can raise your cholesterol. A couple of slices might seem harmless, but it's a huge setback for a heart-healthy diet. At number 6 is a classic American comfort food: frozen pot pies. A warm pot pie on a chilly evening sounds wonderful. But look at the nutrition label. You'll be shocked. Many individual pot pies contain over 1,200 milligrams of sodium. That's a massive amount, driven by the salty gravy and processed crust. The crust itself is often made with hydrogenated oils, a source of unhealthy trans fats. It's a comforting meal that your cardiovascular system will definitely not find comforting. We're only halfway through the list, and I hope you're finding this useful. We create these guides at EatFrame to help you navigate the grocery store with confidence and make choices that are good for your health and your wallet. If you enjoy saving money on food, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next EatFrame guide. It's free, and it helps our channel bring you more content like this. Okay, let's get back to the freezer aisle. Moving on to number 5, frozen breakfast sandwiches. That sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant seems like a balanced start. But the egg is often an egg patty product filled with additives. The sausage is processed and high in sodium and fat. And the cheese is typically processed American cheese, which offers little nutritional value. You get a rubbery, salty, high-calorie meal that will leave you feeling sluggish, not energized. Our next 2 are often served together. At number 4, frozen fried chicken meals, and at number 3, frozen French fries. Just like the fish fillets, this chicken is pre-fried and loaded with sodium-heavy breading. The fries are also par-fried and often coated with starches and even sugar to ensure they get golden brown. When you cook them, you're again in that double-fried zone, creating more unhealthy fats. They're a 1-2 punch of high calories, bad fats, and extreme sodium. Our runner-up for the worst frozen food is at number 2, frozen pasta dinners. Whether it's lasagna, fettuccine alfredo, or mac and cheese, these meals are a trap. The pasta is made from refined white flour that spikes your blood sugar. The creamy, cheesy sauces are incredibly high in saturated fat, calories, and sodium. A single serving of frozen fettuccine alfredo can have more saturated fat than a fast food cheeseburger. It's a heavy meal with very few actual nutrients. And now, for the number 1 frozen food you should avoid at all costs: the classic frozen TV dinner, especially the ones with mystery meat like Salisbury steak or meatloaf. These meals are the definition of ultra-processed. The meat is often mechanically separated and held together with fillers. The gravy is a chemical concoction of salt, sugar, and artificial flavors. The mashed potatoes are often from flakes, and the vegetables are mushy and lifeless. You're getting an entire meal with almost no real nutritional value, but with a full day's worth of sodium. It's the worst of everything we've talked about, all in one convenient tray. Okay, enough of the bad news. The freezer aisle isn't all bad. In fact, there are 2 items that are true nutritional superstars. First, plain, unsauced frozen vegetables. Vegetables are flash frozen at their peak ripeness, locking in vitamins and minerals. In fact, frozen broccoli or spinach can sometimes have more nutrients than the fresh kind that's been sitting on a truck for a week. They are cheap, they last for months, and they are perfect for adding to soups, stir-fries, or just steaming as a quick side. And our second hero, unsweetened frozen berries. Like vegetables, berries are frozen at their peak, preserving all those wonderful antioxidants and fiber. They're perfect for smoothies, topping your morning oatmeal or yogurt, or just eating as a healthy dessert. Just make sure the bag says unsweetened. You want the fruit, not a sugar bomb. So the next time you're in the freezer aisle, remember to be a detective. Read the labels, skip the highly processed meals, and stock up on the real, whole foods that are hiding in plain sight. Your body, and your blood pressure, will thank you. Here at EatFrame, we believe eating healthy should be simple and affordable. What's the one frozen food you were surprised to see on this list? Or is there one we missed? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this guide was helpful, please give this video a like and be sure to subscribe for more simple tips to help you eat well and live better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.